to my ambition, cause I'm on one.
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, it was a good start for these guys at home. They did what they needed to do in the opening game, and this crowd really showed up and made a difference as well. Should be an electric atmosphere again, so we'll see if the guys on the field can feed off it and take a commanding lead in this series.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 New York Mets.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you've really got to be able to appreciate the incredible talent of Paul Goldschmidt. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Number 34 will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Digging in, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a cold strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Paul Goldschmidt becomes the first out of the inning.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Ground ball, foul down the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting third baseman, number 12.
Into the box now, number 12. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's the first pitch to him. just misses inside.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but clear up.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Yankees turned away early. Mets coming to bat. It's the Subway Series on MLB Network. With a moment here in Flushing Meadows, let's meet the Mets. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Sonny Gray is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the mound now from Vanderbilt is Sonny Gray. Not a very big guy, but a good 3-pitch mix. Mid to upper 90s fastball, 93 to 95. Big power overhand curveball, and his changeup has gotten better as he's gone along. If he's on early, you'll see lots of swings and misses.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Two and one. Ripped on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
Left fielder, number 30.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. One out, nobody on. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gregorius over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right fielder, Brian Tyner.
Into the box now, Bryant Tyner. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Gray into his motion. First pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. hit ball to second. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Still no score. Standing in, Tony Gilmore. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike one. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Count 0-2.
Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
And that's through for a hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. Gilmore gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Now in the box, number 99. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over and a dive, but he's back. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a 3rd out on the bases. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Basil Padilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The 1-1. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Two-one pitch is a fastball off the plate away, and it's 3-1 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Strike two called, and it's full 3-2. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it. One down.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone, but maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back, and the pitcher, he just dodged the bullet.
Into the box now, Mark Piazza. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two and 0. Three and 0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0. There's ball four.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Manny Machado now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and the guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
No balls and one strike. Gray ready with the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Piazza over at second. Machado is over at first with one away. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Curveball that time, not even close. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. The 3-1 pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 0-1 pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Hard hit ball to second from his bottom. What a flip for 1. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Inning over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball just a bit high. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
Standing in now, Aaron Hicks. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Here's the first pitch to him. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 1-0 New York. In in now, number 34. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game.
Number 34.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Popped high in the air. Goldschmidt shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 28, Mike.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout, second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. One out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
He doubled up on the heater right there. First one he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
Stepping in now, number 30, as here's a strike from Gray to put him in the hole. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Trout, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Over to first, Gray, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-1. Fouled off. Runners on first with one down. And it's fouled away. Here's another 2-2. He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Stepping up to the plate, Bryant Tyner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And that one just missed outside.
A veteran hitter certainly knows when he's got wheels on first base, he's probably getting a fastball and he's probably getting it middle away. Might be a great time to get super aggressive.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now. The 3-0 takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners. Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a move?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this. Your game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
In now, Basil Padilla. Pitch outside the throw.
Pretty unusual decision to swipe third with 2 outs in the inning. It's a big risk, especially with the lefty hitter up there, and the benefit isn't all that great, but he made it work out.
Gray sets. Here's the 1-0. Popped him up. Goldschmidt waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Digging in for his second at-bat, Didi Gregorius. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Gregorius, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Didi Gregorius goes down to become the first out here in the 4th.
Strike this guy out.
Digging in now for the Yankees, number 12. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full. Tony Gilmore will be next. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning.
Tony Gilmore.
Digging in, Tony Gilmore. He reached on a single in his first try. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Ball and 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes, account.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go. The striding into the box, Mark Piazza will begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Number 25.
First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. He goes with the slider that time, and it's driven to deep right field. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series as the Mets have come back to tie things at 1.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 delivery. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman, Robert Vincent.
Now at the plate, Robert Vincent. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. He's around first, heading for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. But it's backed up well, so luckily there will be no advance.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Here's Robbie Cano now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Cano has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. And they're going to grab the lead here as this is down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, number 34. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And oh, the quick reactions behind the plate almost had him, but he's back in safely at second. 1-1. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Cano, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Well, you know AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground at first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We played 4 full. It's the Mets 2 and the Yankees 1. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Inside, ball 1.
Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. And that misses 2-2. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Giancarlo Stanton now. First pitch of the at-bat. And a neck-high fastball that time. The 1-2 is in off the plate. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Aaron Hicks is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Next up from New York, number 30. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch on its way. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Gray ready with the 0-1. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
This is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Standing in now, Bryant Tyner. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Basil Padilla. A little tapper. And that's the second out.
Now batting, Jackson. Mark Piazza.
Settling in now, Mark Piazza. First pitch on its way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's now 3-1 Mets. Neil Walker will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 14, Neil Walker.
Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a whiff and a miss. He struck him out.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Didi Gregorius is on deck. And it's fouled away.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
A little bouncer. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he puts it on the ground to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Score holds. It's 3-1. Connor Michelle enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 17, Connor Michelle.
Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Manny Machado.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
In now, Robert Vinson. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Stanton is there. And he brings it in on the warning track. Here's Robbie Cano now. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First offering on its way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Cano waiting on the 0-1. A fastball that just misses inside. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Swing and a miss on the knuckle curve, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. It's on to the 7th now in Game 2, but before we start, there's a look at our game summary to this point.
Number 12.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Outside, 3-0 now.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitch stead either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 3-1 pitch. 3-2, full count. Got it. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box now, Tony Gilmore. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Drilled to the right side, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
So digging in now, number 99. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. But not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here's Showtrack demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. Now here comes the Mets skipper on his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Jerry Familia takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
And a good eye as he lays off, and the count moves to 2-1 now on the Yankee left fielder. To 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Hit high and deep out to left field. Number 30 has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Mets lead it 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brendan Kinsler will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Miguel Pereira will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Billy Hamilton is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Smoke toward third. Reined in. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batter, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball 1. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 2-1 on its way. Hit hard up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Now batter, number 30.
Striding in, number 30. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that one is gone! Two-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike 1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is a called strike 3 on the corner.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Ready for another shot now. Basil Padilla will swing it from the left side right here. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And there's his first base hit in this one. Ready now, Mark Piazza. First offering on its way. Missed with a slider. Padilla, the runner at first with 2 gone. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Well, you have to have a lot of confidence and composure to pitch effectively, and right now, I'm just not seeing it. He looks kind of rattled out there to me.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. But the recovery throw will be in time to first. Good job that time of not giving up on the play, and the inning is over. But the Mets do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. Now 5-2 New York. Addison Reed has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready once again, Aaron Hicks. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
I'm set with the 0-1. Tough pitch to lay off. The slider stays high for ball 1. Swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game, and the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ball game. Now to the plate, Miguel Herrera, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. A bouncer to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball as the result.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Paul Goldschmidt. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the 1-0. Changeup in for a strike. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
MVP! MVP!
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, and the deficit remains 5-2. Kirby Baca is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 20, Kirby Baca.
Next for the Mets, Manny Machado. He went down on strikes last time up.
Manny Machado.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball two. Lifted in the air to center field. Here's Hicks to put it away, and that's out number one.
Now batting, first baseman, Robert Vinson.
Now at the plate, Robert Vincent. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. We're in the eighth inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hats off to that one. Down in order go the Mets, and it remains 5-2. Rolando Henderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. He's the one to start off the ninth inning with his guys in danger of going down 2-0 if they can't rally. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. 1 out.
Number 12.
At the plate, number 12. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I'm going to chalk that one up to he didn't see it too well right there. To get such a late swing on an off-speed pitch, a good curveball right there to go down 0-2, he's got to regroup.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Tony Gilmore, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. Henderson is an absolute flamethrower, of course. You don't have to watch him long before that radar gun really pops and catches your eye.
This is what we're looking for in today's game. We're looking for velocity, and this guy is V-E-L-O. Velo lights up a radar gun, and he can hit triple digits, and that's one of the reasons why everybody likes to watch this guy throw.
The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Two out, nobody on. Last chance for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, a hitter must feel hopeless against that kind of gas. That final pitch was a 100-mile-an-hour fastball, and this thing is over.
Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
Tonight, the New York Mets get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Number 34 earns the victory on the mound. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.